What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Jaron Ennis in the news. Unfortunately, his fight with Cody Crowley has been canceled, but the fight date continues, and Eddie Hearns speaks on possible opponents that shall be announced here shortly. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, quickly, just briefly, shout out to ESPN.com, just to tell you guys about what happened as far as the injury goes. It says Cody Crowley was forced to withdraw from his IBF welterweight title fight against Jaron Ennis on July 13th in Philadelphia after he wasn't medically clear due to fluid accumulation in his right eye following surgery in November, Crowley announced on Instagram Tuesday night. Today we met with my eye surgeon who performed double eye surgery on me in November of 2023, Crowley wrote on his post. While I'm pleased that my eyes continue to improve and heal, it does not meet the minimum requirements set forth by Pennsylvania Athletic Commission. The repaired retina in my right eye is experiencing fluid accumulation causing distortion in my vision. As a result, the surgeon has not medically cleared me to fight on July 13th. Over the next few days and weeks, my team and I are meeting with world-class eye doctor and surgeons to explore my options so I can have a more clear path to get back to world-class boxing. Crowley, who is 22-0 and 9 knockouts, ESPN number 6 welterweight, the Canadian fighter, said last night on a news conference, formally announced the matchup that he underwent emergency double eye surgery since his last in-ring action. That was a majority decision win over Abel Ramos. Crowley was set to earn $585,000 after Ennis promoter Eddie Hearns Matchroom won the rights to the fight with a purse bid of damn, he getting paid, bro. For y'all that don't know, I'm talking about Jaron Ennis is getting paid. Dude basically getting paid it says right here. I was just want to say, my math is so good. Ennis was slated to make $3.3 million, bro. That's very, very good. Seeing how Ennis is not even that big of a star, that's really good. Ennis, who has the record of 31-0 with 28 knockouts, is a rising star signed to a multi-fight deal with Matchroom in April. He previously fought on Showtime. All right, so cool. We basically got the rest of it. All right. So shout out to BoxingScene.com. It says Matchroom nearing replacement to match with Boots Ennis. All right. Matchroom hope to announce a new opponent for Jaron Ennis as early as Wednesday evening. Ennis, 26 years old, has been on course to make his first defense of his IBF title against Cody Crowley, his mandatory challenger, on the occasion of not only his first fight since the agreeing promotional terms with Matchroom, but his first fight in Philadelphia in almost 6 years. An eye injury on Tuesday. Sorry, make sure I said that clear because I kind of rushed through it. An eye injury on Tuesday forced Canada's Crowley to withdraw from what represented to be the biggest fight of his career. But Matchroom's Eddie Hearns is determined to proceed with the date at the Wells Fargo Center and is expecting to be able to announce Cody Crowley's replacement for July 13th. We're in negotiations with 3 opponents already, the promoter said. Hopefully tonight we'll announce the replacement, and we'll have to go down the IBF rankings. Because the mandatory defense against Crowley, because that's a mandatory defense for Crowley, so we have to go to everybody and say, do you want to fight? Are you available? Until we get someone that accepts it. You look at the top 15 rankings, it'll be some of those. Alexis Rocha, Giovanni Santillan, David Avanesian, Jin Shakakamaka, Gabriel Venezuela. Venezuela's good for fun. Avanesian's good for a good fight. Sharakaham Gurzov is with us, but he's mandatory for the WBA. Alexis Rocha is a good fight. I would prefer Alexis Rocha out of all of those. Alexis Rocha, but with all due respect to Cody, no one had actually heard of him, but he was a good fighter. But it's gonna be some kind of fight it's gonna be the same kind of fight, if not actually tougher. It doesn't matter who the opponent is given. It's a homecoming fight, but you want a good fight. You're gonna have 15,000 in there. You want a good fight. You don't want to what you don't want is a mismatch. So for me, it's quite that important. Confirmation of Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence joining Virgil Hunter in the light middleweight division means that Ennis already has come to be seen as the world's finest at 147 pounds. Well, bro, without Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford there, even if Virgil Ortiz would have been in there, Ennis will beat the hell out of Virgil Ortiz. Hearns, regardless, intends on building him as an attraction in his home city, one with admirable history in boxing. Despite at the high level, Philadelphia's fight scene increasingly becoming the victim of neglect. Philadelphia's fight scene increasingly becoming the victim of neglect. So they're basically saying that Philadelphia's not producing as many big fighters as they once were. I disagree. It's a lot to come. Just watch. Unbelievable, he responded when asked about the interest in there being in this next fight. You're just concerned. Why has no one done it? I look at Boots and think he's a top pound for pound fighter of the world, but it's why has no one gone to Philadelphia with Boots Ennis before? Does he not sell? Is he bad for market? I did a show there with Tevin Farmer and Katie Taylor 4 or 5 years ago. We did 6,000, and it weren't really a big show, so I'm like, let's do it. We've done nearly 11,000 tickets already. I didn't expect that. I thought we could do 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, but we're gonna do 14,000 or 15,000 by fight night at the Wells Fargo. The Wells Fargo is gonna be, and that's exactly what we want. We're pushing Ennis as a top talent, and rightfully so. I mean, I really do think that Eddie Hearn was a great matchup for Jaron Ennis, because once again, it's impossible to build a star only fighting once a year. All right, so shout out to the boxing scene. Also, they show the rankings and whatnot. So for Jaron Ennis, nobody's ranked at number 1, nobody's ranked at number 2, but Cody Crowley is ranked number 3. That's crazy to me how they don't have just put Cody Crowley at number 1. Anyways, Giovanni Santillan or whatever is ranked at number 2 or number 4. I'm sorry. I don't know why they have Errol Spence there, because he's not even in welterweight. Jen Saaki, whatever, is number 6. Karen, he already fought Karen. He already fought Roman Villa. Harry Scoff. I don't know a lot of these guys. I really don't know. They got Josh Taylor ranked as number 12. That's crazy. Alexa Rocha, Gabriel Venezuela. So yeah, man, he doesn't really, I told you guys, man, the welterweight division is just not stacked right now. It's just not. So, he doesn't have, as far as him making a big name for himself, he doesn't have much of an option. I wish they could make a fight with him and Conor Benn. I think that would be good. But David Avanesian, he's Aegis Kalaskavakavakas Me Machine. That would be cool. He's at welterweight. Jamal James will be alright. Some decent names, but nothing that's just, Conor Benn would probably be the biggest fight that he could make or whatnot. I really got high hopes for Jaron Ennis as far as him taking over the sport. With his talent, he has everything. Once you have a fighter that pretty much has everything that you can ask for, he's slick. His defense is good, and he has power in both hands, so he gets knockouts. I just feel like that's what the recipe for a fighter that can take over the sport. And it's looking like the throne is going to be for the taking, especially once Canelo retires. It looks like maybe Tank has a head start to that throne. But it really looks as though Jaron Ennis could possibly snatch the crown and be the face of boxing at some point. And, I really hope that he can make that happen or whatnot. He's a great talent. He's extraordinary talent. And that's why a lot of guys aren't rushing in to get in there with him. But I think him signing with Eddie Hearns is a great thing. I think that I really got high hopes for Jaron Ennis, man. He'll be more active, and that's what's most important. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?